Now, Governor Andrew Cuomo just resigned as a result of not only multiple accusations of sexual harassment and groping and all of that other stuff, but he was also dealing with the fact that he had an order that was a directive that mandated that coronavirus patients get put back in nursing homes in New York State, which killed tens of thousands of our elderly in New York State. So now Andrew Cuomo has finally resigned, right? And so you would be surprised at how CNN is mixed up in this, because his brother is Chris Cuomo, who anchors a CNN show on prime time every single night, but he is just magically on vacation right now. It is very funny how that ends up. And this issue right here, the issue is this. When Andrew Cuomo was governor of New York, he used CNN's airwaves to push propaganda about what he was doing in regards to coronavirus. When he mandated that these coronavirus infected elderly people go back into the nursing homes, he went to CNN to make jokes about that with his brother Chris Cuomo, when he was using taxpayer dollars to have staff write a book about the lessons that he learned in leadership during the coronavirus pandemic, a book that, by the way, he made over $5 million on. He talked about that book on CNN with his brother, anchor Chris Cuomo. So anybody that is looking at this sees a huge conflict of interest here. And this is why people do not trust the mainstream media. This is particularly why people do not trust CNN. It is journalistic malpractice. There is no way that person can be objective when it comes to dealing with, his brother, and that person we're talking about, Chris Cuomo here. And also, it was revealed in all of this messiness that came out during the Andrew Cuomo report that the New York State Attorney General put out. It was revealed that while Chris Cuomo was anchoring for CNN, he was advising his brother on how to deal with these sexual harassment allegations. This is a huge conflict of interest, and I want you to imagine for a split second if there was anything even close to what happened here that was happening on a network like Fox or like Newsmax or like One America News. You would hear about nothing else from the left. But since it's CNN, which is used to spread Democrat and far left propaganda, since it's CNN, nobody talks about it. This is why people do not trust the mainstream media. This is why we see it as a propaganda outlet. This is why people do not trust any of the words that come out of these anchors' mouths. Number one, because they're corrupted by power because they're too close to it. Number two, because these networks are used to push propaganda. And number three, when there is a flagrant flouting of all journalistic integrity, nobody says anything about it. Chris Cuomo should really be taken off CNN, but look, it's probably not going to happen because they're just going to bet that you just forget all about this while they see their credibility circle the drain year after year after year.